Look at that. Nearly a cloud in the sky. Bit yellow thing up there. Beautiful. Right, let's go. So hello again. Gonna head off down along the seawall this morning. Not gonna be out for too long, simply because Mum's got a foot appointment this afternoon. Got to get her ready for and get her down to and get her in, etc, etc. But it's not too early, so it'll be okay. Got a few plans. Not going to give them away just yet. Play it by ear. Didn't end up seeing the family yesterday, unfortunately, because the granddaughter was a bit poorly. But it's okay because they're going to come over in the weekday afternoon. It's half term, see? So I will see them soon. But again, not today because I've got to take Mum down for her feet. So that's a walkers group coming down. Lovely. No wind blocker today. Bit of ambient noise. And I can even hear a train. There he is. And despite the fact it's supposed to be about 6 degrees, with this sun, I'm going to have to adjust my jackets round again and take the inside liner out later on. Or I'll be too hot. Still, can't really complain, can I? There we go, that's a coat deconstructed into 2 parts. So I should be a bit cooler now. Lovely. That's better. Not going to pass out with heat exhaustion now. Whee! I see there is a train in the distance coming very, very slowly. So I'll film that again when we get a bit closer. Here we go, finally arriving. Hopefully you've heard a bit of that without the wind blocker on. And there he goes off into the distance. And there it is, as we refer to it on the channel, the ubiquitous waterfall, simply because I always film it. We're going to have a closer look at it today. Had an email from, I think it was Janet and Steve, and then a separate comment unrelated from somebody else as well, saying could I take the drone, fly up the top there, see if we can see if there's a water source. I thought I'll give it a go. So I've got the drone with me, going to set myself up somewhere and we'll see what we can get. Here we go, off again in the drone. Going to check out this waterfall, like I say. I've sped little bits of this up, but little bits of it a bit faster than normal. Of course, if you're not into the drone stuff, just skip ahead using the timestamps. But I've left most of it in. So I'm looking at the waterfall now, heading up towards it. Going to try and see if I can see where it's coming from. All I can really work out is it's coming from a groove, but I believe it comes from underground. Anyway, let's just watch and see what we saw. So I go up to see if I can see anything from above, and the answer is not really. I don't want to get any closer to those trees, just in case. But that's the waterfall from above. Go up a little bit higher again. Look down. So there's no clear sort of source of anything. I believe it all comes from underground. That's to my best of my knowledge. Anyway, turn around now very, very slowly so as not to make anyone feel a bit queasy. There's the railway line. And here comes Sprey Point. Yay, Sprey Point. And of course the Ness and the pier and the view all along there. I'm going to take a very, very gentle turn. Show you Holcombe again like we saw the other day, but this time from this side of the cliffs. And just pan down for one last look at where that waterfall is in a sec. Here we go. So while I'm up here, it would be rather rude not to have a quick shufty at the slippage. So here we go, lining him up. There he is, you can just sort of see him there with the blue fencing around it. Go over a bit closer. Right, get myself into position. There we go. Zoom in and out. Lovely. Bit more of that coming up from the below in a minute. So you'll see it again before the video's over. Yep, slippage. Anyway, going to turn around now. I've just done a 360 photo, by the way. If you want to check that out, it's in the description. So reversing away from the slippage. To look back at the beautiful view. I mean, look how far you can see. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, dropping down a bit. Not going to go too far up the beach. Going to turn around in a sec, get a little bit more height and come back again. See, this has been sped up. That bloke's walking rather fast, but there we go. It's only because it was a very, 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 very slow turn. Here we go. Heading back towards where I am. And I notice a train approaching in the distance. Well, I noticed it. Yes, I did notice it actually, because of course I stopped and filmed it. I was going to say I notice it now on the big screen, but I did notice it. So here we go. One train passing me on the seawall from the drone. Whee! There he goes. Heading into the tunnel. Bye bye. Oh. Right. A little bit of height now. Up we go. Turn round. Whee! And he's on auto return to home now. He's flying himself back to me. So what you see now is what the drone decided to show you. But I am going to point downwards to see if I can see myself. And there I am. I'm right in the centre now, by the bottom of that set of steps. Stood there watching. You'll see me properly in a minute as I land. But there I am now. I'm gonna wave, I think. Watch my shadow. There we are. Look, whee! I'm waving. There we go. Someone waved back as well who's walking along the wall. So, all right. Obviously, it's been sped up a little bit. Whee! I don't run down that fast. But anyway, there we go. And as the camera points back up, that means it's ready to land on my hand. And there we are, it's landed. That's actually on my hand now, I'm holding it. And there we go, that was the waterfall up close. Successful little flight there. Did a 360 when I was over by the Cliff Slippage, so be sure to check that out in the description. Yeah, I didn't get too close to the waterfall because obviously don't want to have any silly accidents with the drone. But I saw what I could see on the little tiny screen. I'm limited to exactly how much detail I can pick up on, you see, until I get home. Then I've either got it or I haven't. But I'll edit something out of that. Little fly around, all good. Lovely day though, lovely day. Well, I will just carry on to the end for the sake of, might be rude not to. Get the steps in. So here's a slippage from below. Not a great deal changed, except right at the top there, I can see, and you can't see it in this shot, there's like a little white sort of sensor being placed right on the edge, just to the right as I look up. I'll get a shot from a different angle. Here you go. Right there at the top, I don't know if you can see it, like a whitish sensor. So that was the update on the cliff slippage, both from the drone footage and up close in person from below. Time to check in on the plane. Still there. And I can hear a train come in. Whee! Trains and planes and drones, lovely. And there was a crossover there at Sprey Point. So we'll get this one in its entirety, making its way all the way along the wall. Good old Salty Dog, still there, soon be open. Seen a few things on Facebook from them, posting saying not long now, to build a bit of excitement, so jolly good. Right, there we go, done the full length of the wall. Let's head back, got to pop to the co-op and Lidls for some bits and bobs, so all good. We go back at the waterfall again. Of course it stops now, we had some quite big sort of splashes up just along here. Bigger than that anyway, much bigger than that. go, that's a seawall. Quite a few trains, I think. Not a bad tally. I'll have to count up in the edit. Probably put it on the thumbnail how many it was. Lovely. Another lady just stopped me, said, "Hello Bill, thank you very much for your videos, watch them every day, really enjoy all the history stuff." I said, "Oh, thank you very much, much appreciated." She said, "Yeah, love it." Oh, great, that's all I hear. Here we go, past the Team Bean. Plenty of activity, plenty of people enjoying their coffees and foods. And as I say, I'm going to pop down now into town, grab some stuff from the co-op, but I'm not going to film too much of my journey through town really, simply because this is going to be too long a video if I do that as well. Seen an Amazon van reversed in behind me. Got an Amazon delivery due tomorrow. Got a steam mop coming. Sort out these floors myself. Been completely let down by the chap that normally does it for me, so I'll treat myself to a little steam mop. There he goes, Amazon. So hopefully I'll be able to do it myself. It's not actually complicated what I need to do, but it's just a case of having the right tools for the job. Then I'll be okay. I've actually decided I'm not going to go to the co-op now. I'm just going to do Lidls today, and I'll do the co-op tomorrow. Break it up. That means I won't have to go into Lidls with a bag full of stuff I've purchased in the co-op already and complicate matters. Down French Street towards the station. Lovely little street this is. Very picturesque. Often say that, but it is. There we go. The Goods Inn entrance to Lidls. The side Lidls and the subway. Still awaiting its mural, but no graffiti by the look of things. Apart from over there, of course. Just a little further, and I'll see you when I've successfully Lidls. There we go, 2 packs worth. Very long queues in there today, but it is half term. A lot of people with small children. And as we know, having a small child with you in a supermarket doesn't exactly speed up the process. So that's fair enough, I suppose. Anyway, all good. That's it for today. Gonna head back up now, get Mum ready for her appointment. Not sure what's happening tomorrow. Mum's got another appointment as well. We'll play it by ear. Anyway, all good. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed the drone. Cheers. Bye.